Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to actually not another one, but one of the rare NBA 2K14 team up gameplays that I have here. And we're finding Blake Griffin here with CP3. I'm playing with Ushbag. We're playing against two other people who happen to get the Golden State Warriors, and one of them got Steph. The other one got Iggy, as you see Iggy's styling there. But I'm gonna have to guard Steph, and that's easier said than done, of course. You see, I poked the ball loose, but Steph gets the ball back, unfortunate bouncing, and that allows him to get to the rim and somehow score over DeAndre Jordan. Like, alright, and here you see Ushbag getting the rebound with Blake Griffin. CP3 ahead of the pack and throwing the alley-oop to Matt Barnes. Don't expect me to come out like scoring too much. I got CP3, he's got Blake Griffin. It's Lobs City tonight. Oh, Blake Griffin skying over poor David Lee. He didn't even have a chance. All right, yeah, so I mean, we're running the break. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw the lob, but CP3 doesn't want to throw it properly, so we get a turnover. And also expect me to throw a lot of turnovers trying to throw lobs, because I mean, I'm just trying to do what's fun. You know, I'm trying to win, but I'm also trying to have some fun here, and throwing lobs are definitely fun. This guy's trying to cheese, doing some little charge cheese. Doesn't even work out. He picks up his third foul in the first quarter, so that's not working out too well for him. And meanwhile, Steph Curry, you think Steph Curry's a deadly shooter, but he's just getting to the rim. That's where all his points are coming from. Getting to the rim and absorbing contact. Surprisingly, he's absorbing contact and scoring every single time he takes a hit from DeAndre Jordan or whoever it may be in the paint. As you see, Matt Barnes trying to get a little bit too fancy and losing the ball. Barnes being the CPU, and the other Barnes, Harrison Barnes, getting the flush there, two-handed dunk. It's a close game near the end of the first, and I look up and I see DeAndre Jordan running the floor. Just like in real life, man, DeAndre and Blake always like running the floor, so that works out well for us. You see Ushbag unfortunately getting called for a charge, and in the process, Steph Curry got quit, so I lose that guy. And now I still got to guard the CPU Steph Curry, which is hard, but we'll see how that goes. And meanwhile, Danny Granger for three, getting that to go. And Ushbag's got the high hand with Danny Granger, subbing out Blake Griffin for Granger, and Granger's got a few threes to go here. I'm looking for Barnes. I'm looking for Barnes. He can't get the steal. Barnes up, Barnes down. So I got Jamal Charles in, not Jamal Charles, Jamal Crawford in, and I'm not scoring too much with Jamal Crawford, which is what you would expect as Iguodala. Actually, no, I'm not sure. Iguodala or Harrison Barnes. One of them just went coast to coast. It looks like Iggy. And yeah, I got Crawford, but I'm not even scoring. I still dish, and my teammates are still scoring, so it's all good. I don't even need to shoot. The only points I've scored were when I went to the free throw line when Steph Curry got called for that blocking foul. Knocked down those two free throws. You see Ushbag driving hard and getting a foul call there. He brings back in Griffin. I bring back in Paul. They bring the ball back court, and it's time for Lob City, man. Who's ready for a little Lob City? Blake? Oh, DeAndre Jordan. Oh, where did that come from? All right, DeAndre. You wanted to get a little bit of the action, even though that was clearly for Blake Griffin. We try to get a little pick and roll action here on the break. CP3 looking up, and Blake Griffin skying over David Lee again, getting the lob to go. Next possession, David Lee, watch your back. Blake Griffin is soaring over you and embarrassing you. Here we go, CP3 again, looking for the lob to JJ Redick. Even JJ Redick's getting in the action. I've thrown a lot to everybody on this team, man. Hey, let's go back to Blake. Oh, Blake just throws those down with ferocity. He gets the rebound. He gives it to me because he knows what I want to do. We both know it, and Matt Barnes apparently knows it as well. He's stealing the lob opportunity near the end of the second quarter. Somehow, Jermaine O'Neal gets that bucket to go. I call timeout with a second left. I figured they would advance the ball, but I guess they only advanced it at the end of the fourth quarter, so I decided I'm taking that heave, and it didn't even count to my field goal percentage as we tried to throw the lob there and it doesn't work. But yeah, I haven't even shot it once yet since that didn't count. And I'm not even going to shoot it now. I'm throwing the lob to JJ Redick, who somehow misses that. JJ is the reason why you don't go for those lobs. At least let Matt Barnes get it, not you, JJ. You screwed that up. I mean, that was the easiest points ever, let alone assist, and we somehow messed it up. And as you saw, the other guy quit, and we throw another turnover there on the lob. DeAndre Jordan trying to back tap it over there out of bounds, but it was out of bounds. And there he said, put the move on Steph Curry. Just getting a little crossover. Steph is just lost, and Blake Griffin getting the block there. Monster block by Ushbag on the break. Still looking for lobs, but we're starting to lose a little bit of our lob magic, man. We're not getting those lobs to go in the second half, and it's resulting in a lot of turnovers as Chris Paul coming up with the block, but Matt Barnes turns it over right back. Now Klay Thompson turns it over again. Redick out to Paul, looking for the lob. I see Matt Barnes running, but Matt Barnes stops, and we throw yet another turnover. I think I ended this game in double digits in turnovers, and I would say at least 8 to 9 of those turnovers were because of lob attempts that went wrong, which I don't really mind. I wish a few more of them would have went through, but I mean, we got a few monster ones with Blake Griffin. I'll take them. And there you see I try to force feed it into Griffin. I had Matt Barnes wide open, but I'm trying to get Uzbek a few touches, but we get the steal right back. DeAndre Jordan getting it, and we're looking for the lob, but just a little bit too late, and I had a lot of turnovers, so I slow it down. I just throw it in the paint to Blake Griffin, and Griffin with a solid 14 points, 6 for 9 from the floor. Griffin trying to run the floor and throw the oop right back to Chris Paul. Reversing the scenarios, though. I can't really get much of my oops to go, so Uzbek throws one of his own. Unfortunately, the paint gets congested. I nearly turn it over, and then I actually turn it over. Try and throw to Blake Griffin. Iggy with the steal, Steph Curry with the layup, and if you saw earlier, the other two guys, they quit, so it's me and Uzbek now. We're in this game. We'll see how it goes, and the Clippers, they might be eliminated tonight from the actual NBA. We'll see how that goes. Oh god, that was the worst alley-oop ever. Absolutely no one's in the vicinity there. I don't know if he thought I would run the floor or what, but that just didn't work out. But yeah, I don't know if you guys think the Clippers are gonna get eliminated tonight. I think the Warriors getting eliminated. Clippers maybe. I mean, I think the Clippers, if the Clippers were up 3-2, I would have taken them to close out the game. But since they're down 3-2, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they have the team to press. Like, I don't know if Jamal Crawford could bring it for a game 6. I don't know how. I mean, I think Blake Griffin could bring it. DeAndre Jordan's been pretty silenced in the series. Chris Paul's definitely going to bring it like there when we get the block there and Steph. But, besides the two superstars on the team, I'm not sure who else in the Clippers is going to be ready. I'm not sure Granger's going to be ready. Who knows if Redick's going to have a great game, because Redick and Barnes both had great game 5. So they might cool down in game 6. And, you know, Durant had a horrible game 5 for his standards. And, you know, he gets cooking, watch out. If Durant gets going, it's going to be tough for them. It's one thing when Westbrook is going, but when Durant's going, we'll see how it goes. It's probably going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be any other way but a close game. That's just the way that series is meant to come down, because it's a series between two great teams. But, I don't know. I have Thunder in game 6. I have Thunder in game 6. If the Clippers were up 3-2, I have the Clippers in game 6. But I think the Thunder go on the road and they shut the series down. Kind of weird way. They won game 5. Bunch of damn officials and stuff like that. But nonetheless, it is a 3-2 series. Not going to talk too much about that here, because it is a close game in the fourth quarter. But that's just my thoughts. And I do think the Pacers could close out the Wizards in on the road, because for some reason they don't play great at home in these playoffs, as Uzbek gets called for a BS turnover there. And on the road, it just seems like when you think the Pacers are done, they come out with a win. And that's just the way it's probably going to be. I had Pacers in 6 from the start, and it's looking that way. But I don't know, man. I don't know if the Pacers can keep this up against Miami, as Matt Barnes misses the 3, but DeAndre gets the rebound here late in the fourth quarter, trying to get some heroics to go. I'm starting to score a little bit, man. You see I lose Steph Curry, and I'm wide open, so I'm like, all right, I'll take that. I'm playing like actual CP3 locking in. But yeah, I don't know if the Pacers could continue it against Miami. They'll definitely have the size advantage and could probably like win the rebounding advantage, but I mean, they're just so bad offensively. I don't know if they can survive. You see, I'm looking for Granger there. Granger's at the wing there trying to get a 3. But instead, I draw the 5th foul on Steph Curry. Get 4 free throws to go. But look at Steph cheesing, getting a speed burst and getting the and 1. Steph can't miss in the paint. It's frustrating. And now the game is tied up. I hit Barnes, who hits Redick for 3, but can't get to go. Blake Griffin on the rebound, out to me. Probably should have put that back up. Instead, CP3 with the ball, looking for a pick. Call for a pick from Uzbek there, driving all the way to the rim. But I get rejected, trying to take the lead, and I missed my first shot of the game. Instead, Steph Curry looking for the lead, putting an array of moves on Steph to O'Neal, and O'Neal misses the scoop, but there's David Lee with the putback reverse layup is good, and we blown about like 8-point lead here, and now we got to play serious, man. We got to see if we can get this to go. Blake to DeAndre, he can't get it, but Blake Griffin, who's been a beast on the boards, getting another one, and Uzbek ties the game up. 44 seconds remaining, and now I need to play some defense defense on Steph Curry. So I'm not going to allow him to get in the paint. I'm just going to put him back court, baby. That's a turnover. Steph getting a little bit too fancy there. And look at CP3 with that lockdown defense. 37 seconds left in the game, trying to get the lead. Had the open shot, but I find Blake Griffin on the beautiful bounce pass. Uzbek on the great cut there. I had the shot. I pump faked and I'm like, I got you. And he gets the layup to go. And now Steph Curry looking to drive. Iguodala for 3. Can't get it to go. And now Blake Griffin to the free throw line. We didn't want this. He was trying to get it to me since Blake is not the greatest free throw shooter ever, as you can see there. But, you know, just the way it worked out. And now Blake for the second free throw doesn't get it to go. And now we're only up by 3 here. And just don't let up any threes. That's the plan. And how about we just get the steal with Chris Paul poking it out of Steph Curry's hands. And CP3 with the clutch defense again late. I'm just making the plays late on Steph when I need to, even though Steph's been roasting me. But now CP3 misses a free throw. You think CP3 is DeAndre Jordan the way he shot that one. You see I got 20 assists for the game. Steve Blake just goes to the rim, gets the layup. I'm fine with that. Just got to make free throws from here on out. I doubt I'm going to miss another free throw. Matt Barnes for some reason inbounds it to Blake, and Blake finds me. We burn a little bit of clock. We go back to the free throw line. You saw Steph Curry fouled out. That's why Blake's in the game, and CP3 getting that first free throw to go, and we're feeling all good about that. Second one makes it a 2-possession game. But CP3 misses another one at the free throw line. CP3 choking at the line. I've been making everything except my free throws. But the clock winding down, the ball is loose, and Jermaine O'Neal gets a useless layup with 1.2 seconds left. We inbound the ball, and Blake Griffin gets it, throws it away. The game is over, and we win the game by 1 point. So if you guys like that little action, unfortunately the people quit out, so we didn't have any users in the game for the fourth quarter, but hope you guys liked the video nonetheless. Subscribe for more NBA 2K14 team up and micro and all that, and I will catch you guys next time.